Hey, what's going on? And welcome back to the Sundown Podcast. I'm your host, Anthony Flores, and today we're here with.
yYoshi. Y'all remember me from the first one. It's yYoshi, $Y, Yoshi. You can see me on all music platforms. Instagram, sy__Yoshi.
Exactly. As he just mentioned, he was here on our podcast earlier in the year. But as we begin to wrap up our year, we decided to give him another invite to see how we're wrapping up 2023. Yoshi, how's the year been for you as a whole?
Oh, it's been great, I started really taking my music more serious this year. And so far it's going pretty good. I'm excited for 2024, so.
Nice, nice. What plans do you have for 2024?
Well, for 2024, I want to, grind harder for my music, maybe release a couple music videos. Haven't done that yet.
Sure.
So,
sure.
I want to start doing more stuff like that.
Well, you already know I might be the guy for you to talk to get some of that done. So you mentioned some of the music videos you want to get to. Is there an album that's coming out or something that we should be looking forward to be making these videos, or what's going on?
I do have a new album coming out. It's called The Reborn. You can see it on my Instagram. It's gonna come in 2024. Don't know the exact date yet, but if you want to keep in tune, go check out my Instagram.
Right on, 2024. What's the name of the album again?
It's called The Reborn.
The Reborn.
Yeah.
Okay. What's the meaning of the Reborn name?
So I chose The Reborn because I feel like, as I grow as an artist, I want to reborn my genres in the music. So I used to do more more like trap music.
Sure.
I want to more towards the R&B, side of the industry, but I'm still gonna do, multiple different styles.
Okay. So a little bit of a switch up in genres for yourself in 2024, going from a little bit more of trap music to R&B. Is there any other genres that we might be hearing on your album?
Well, you're gonna hear a lot of different genres on my album because I'm not the type of person to make one kind of song. I like making different songs, so you're gonna see a lot of R&B, some love, some sad, some trap music even. So yeah.
Right on. And again, if you're just joining us, we're here on the Sundown Podcast with your host, Anthony Flores, and your boy, yYoshi. Today is, what is today? Wednesday, the 20th? The 20th, right?
I believe it's the 20th, right? All right.
We're just going to go with Wednesday the 20th. Actually, you know what? I don't want to just go with it. Let me go ahead and look up my phone. Yep, it's Wednesday the 20th. I kind of psyched myself right there.
Yeah.
But thanks for joining us if you just got here. So you mentioned about the change in genres in your upcoming album. What led you to do that?
Well, it's because I'm only 16, so I'm still young. But when I was younger, I was a little more immature. I'm more mature in my music now, I feel. So I started maturing more in my music.
Right on.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's good that you're expanding your horizons with different genres.
Oh, yeah.
What's one of your favorite songs from the album? Excuse me, I had a little bit of a brain fog.
Right now I have one. I'll probably release a snippet so y'all can see it, but it's called Crunch Dice. It's kind of more like I like Playboy Carti, shout out Playboy Carti.
Yeah.
He's a good inspiration, so it's more like his OG Playboy Carti SoundCloud kind of sound.
Right on. And again, if you're just joining us here today, our sponsor for today is the North Face. As you can see, my hat, I'm rocking the North Face, and my boy's got a fanny pack. So shout out to the North Face for sponsoring this episode of the Sundown Podcast. As we begin to wrap up this interview here, Yoshi, what are some of the things that you feel outside of music that you're going to be attacking this year full force?
Outside of music?
Mm-hmm.
Well, of course, everybody should know getting money,
Getting money.
Finding different ways to, produce, entrepreneur type shit,
Yep.
You're going to be on that timing. Also, as a person, I want to grow more as a person,
All right.
Help out community more maybe.
Yeah.
I feel like that's something I want to help out with.
Right on. Man, I'm super excited to be hearing your upcoming album soon. 2024, I feel like is gonna be a big year for yourself. Super digging the change in genres. But just to circle back to the genre question, I did want to ask you, what are some of the genres that you grew up listening to?
Ooh, I grew up on a lot of music, a lot of country music
Okay,
and rock music.
interesting.
But like some inspirations when I was younger to make me pursue music was Juice World was one, Polo G, and then people like there's some pop artists that like Bruno Mars.
Yeah,
Bruno Mars is
Bruno
another
Mars
one.
is that guy has bangers for days, man.
And he has like you could just stay up 3 days straight and he was just all bangers.
Yep,
All
yep.
bangers. Bruno Mars.
A little bit off topic. What are some of the artists that you feel that this past year really came out into the industry and made a big positive impact here in the U.S.?
Positive impact. Some people like I guess people like that's a
It might be a little bit of a tough one because positive impacts aren't always shown, in first-class media. I feel like a big part of our media experiences is always seeing some of the negatives. So
yeah.
I don't fault you if you don't feel like any artist has done too much positivity or do too much positive things out in the world this past year. But from everything that I've been hearing from you, it seems like this year you kind of want to turn on to spreading some of that positivity.
Oh yeah, definitely. But I want people to understand every single side of of music. Like when it comes to like sad, you understand the sad music, and then like when you go something to like more hardcore, they understand that too.
Yep,
I want to connect with people with music.
definitely.
Because music is not always about being good at it and making money. It's about the love of it too, and like
Yeah.
connecting with people with music.
It's definitely a form of expression, and that's something that I feel like
yeah.
a lot of people forget. But that's all the time we have here today on the Sundown Podcast. Again, we're here with our boy yYoshi, and I'm your host Anthony. So until next time, hopefully not next year. Hopefully we catch up on another podcast soon. But that's all we have for today. So until next time, y'all. Peace.